to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. To speak of, call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
To throw on 2nd down, Mason. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Mason. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Hall not going to bring this one out. to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Mason. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mason, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st and 10, Mason. And the Ravens pressure too much. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down save. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. From the gun, Mason. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat, in every meeting with reporters. This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. A handoff as they run the counter play. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 14.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sajid.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Mason. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Off play action. Mason. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep. Back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Dawson Knox with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Throwing on first down, Mason. He's going to air one out.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 19.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's a give to Barkley. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively. Not just get him set, to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his face
bring my drink,
and deliver.
please.
He's been carving him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple
like the way she
passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Come over, you can spend the night.
Barkley. as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and a round is on here in this first half.
I'd even screw you for the other day.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds.
Talking about how I was coming home and just going straight to bed and stuff like that. But I come home trying to watch a movie and everything with you. You be like, I'm like, what?
Always be my couch. Especially after being up the whole day.
On first down, Mason.
Because, you know, you gotta take
this is going to fall to the ground.
Right.
Incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Okay. Or home. I got caught.
Second and 10.
But I had a good watch. That was like, oh.
Looking to throw. Mason.
I told them I had to take a break from my screen. Which that was true, but
receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Well, how you get caught up? Like what that was calling?
On third down, here's a run by Akers.
Without check, and if you're not able to computer, it's saying
oh, for real?
Because you gotta constantly be doing something. Or if you like, you're green by your picture, it'll turn on. So, I have work sitting, so they probably was looking. That's what probably got their attention. I had work sitting.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
So you're on watch now.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
When was it that you got caught?
Last week? Or this week? Last week.
So every time
they let motherfuckers be up in there, be right there. Gotta be right back. Gotta walk.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right I mean, all day long.
This would seem to be a great opportunity to
so I knew they won't
out of reach with a score here.
Be doing nothing extra for weekend. I had just left my computer.
Even see the football? That could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how
be right back. That's got his key. Be right back. I mean, personal shit. Hey, that's all you see.
Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I saw in the chat one day, someone like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to take a lunch break today.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Extra break. Like, for real.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Who the head person in the chat?
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they
Now, let me see.
at the 37.
She just don't say nothing.
All them up in there real cool.
On the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have
But it's a lot of new people.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
I don't even know how to
He can only manage to get a couple.
But I saw
second and 8
one
coming
more
up.
check.
You know, if following up on his head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well.
She said I could celebrate
as a player.
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind,
she said her ex husband used to beat on her. She was doing everything. He used to beat on her.
Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
They really be, it'd be like it ain't even
So the
work
big
for
play
them.
means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Well, this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together on positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there.
You got a crank house job.
Right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
And look, when I realized how they talking in there,
there's a ball
thrown outside and
complete.
Everybody
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there.
For real?
There's a couple, but the majority they be talking in the room.
They don't know
But
that.
I just had to take a step back and be like, what's going on with this shit?
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Or you like something ain't right.
Yeah, I'm like, something.
But this ain't normal. Like, they don't know. It's mad people at home right now pulling back their computer screen, talking about them like, what in the world do they got going on?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but
Just read and they jump. Don't even know. Somebody is people enjoying that more than work. Watching them put all their business out there. And
it's an actual office for the job.
It is.
But I think it's in Arkansas. Something like that. That's where the majority of it.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
But it's 40. About like 5 inches now.
Off the play fake. Mason.
5 inches. Good morning to 5 inches.
You know, I look at all of them the same. I'm like, no out here, and I was like, oh, yes, forgot. They all somewhere
And that
up
was
north.
a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But plain and simple, that's the
That
second
boy
time
got
today
butter,
he's dropped a pass.
That boy got butter,
Maybe a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped, surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm was just off? Just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
boy got butter,
First read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find Atwell. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
All right. I'm thinking, I can't believe I'm thinking you off the ball.
First down, Akers. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action, Mason. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I think you took pictures with my phone, right? Yeah, there we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also
not that balloon cutting us right down the middle.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force. It caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I could tell he was like.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. Throws right side, and that's good.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, his chain was nice. I ain't even gonna cap. His chain was like that. He looked like.
Because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left.
So every time I'm up, I just need to be just going, keep touching the screen.
In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Right, I do it in 15 minutes, even when I go back to my 15
Jackson flush to his right.
if my screen be
for the
out.
end zone.
I'm not going to
Be
do
intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession.
You can't just have a computer in the bed with you.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Like, you can't just take your laptop and just have it in the bed with you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere...
At least until you got some work, and then if you got work to do or something. Once you finally see you got something that popped up and you got work to do, then you take it in there, go do it, and come back in, sit down, and just keep tapping your thing.
The decision is to decline it and not give them the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Mason. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, big West Street. I know that's big. Anyhow, that thing is back there.
Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They only know the half.
3 on first down.
They only know what we tell them. They don't know about brand new whip and brand new.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event,
inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
If he ever was one of my closest friends, I just know, I really think that
Barkley.
we should do it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And
She tagged me now. Ah.
Barkley again. And not a lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure on their own offense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will make the lead now 26. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he takes
where do Danny live?
Before going out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense,
she's still.
they don't want to get so
No, I'm saying like where she's staying now. I ain't saying where she's from. Oh, so she still live in Henderson.
Oh. On that side of the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
I mean, you still there. If that's the case, they are still there. Y'all could still be getting up together then. You still go down there.
Yeah, but now I go down there to see my family and stuff like that. I barely have no time
Off the
to
bootleg, Mason.
Like,
he'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he's got this down to the 45.
Half of us got children. It'll be hard to find a day
and that completion there, it's going
to
to
where I
artificially
come down
inflate his
there.
passing
We'll
numbers.
have to see.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
You know what I'm saying? All y'all gotta do is hit each other up. Somebody do the initiate about. Look, let's link up, at least to have dinner or something, like, you feel me? Me and Steve, and we'll text you, let's meet at Chipotle, 20 minutes, or for an hour, you feel me? I'm saying?
And that last carry puts him over the
Like,
100-yard
when I went to college, I was really so hurt, because I knew it was over for the friendship.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Because it ain't really no other time like school. That's when you build your relationships with people that you're going.
Then like, you remember that
he was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess
I
waving the
felt
arms
so
is helpful.
bad.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
I knew they were talking about me.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
My caption was, "You fine." Something like this. I think I really want to. I think I said my real lifelong
Just a
friends
short
at
gain
the
that time as
They
they're able to
say
get
you
him
find a real
down. Only a
lifelong
yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
And they were like it, I was like, damn, probably
football here as we get you reset. They've got it second
But that's
goal
the
as they look for a late
caption that
touchdown.
people use when they find their group of
He
friends in
goes
college.
down right there.
I mean, because typically you will, but that's just if. But first you gotta make you gotta make it where everybody's staying there first, or either like it. I don't believe like you should have seen our circle from freshman year versus how like the reason our junk was even together is the fact that really me and Steven was friends from high school, and we kind of was, so everybody that was hanging out with each other it all connected with me and Steven. I go to there and bring my group of guys from Brown, and vice versa. Steven bring them from over there. His group of guys is Shaheem, Daniel, and you feel, because me and Daniel in college, we ended up having a pretty strong relationship. But I mean, with him, my roommate Gerald, we was pretty close up until by like by the time we hit our third year. Our third year, we kind of started doing once we weren't roommates no more, we started doing our own thing.
And this will not be returned.
I mean, there was a couple guys that I was cool with, but
but like, even though I was only friends with my college friends for a little bit, like not like close friends, I feel like if we was to link up, it wouldn't be awkward. Like it would be like picked up right where we were.
yeah.
But I feel like for my friends to put little those my step boys,
Yeah.
I feel like it would be awkward.
Which it probably would. That's what I'm saying. Y'all would have continued that relationship. You feel me? Like me, Trayvon, Stephon, Kadeem, we all done continue. Like we never stopped. While I was in college, it ain't like I just went to college and then I went and talked to. When I was in college, every summer we were playing basketball still. Every single summer, or they still coming to the cookouts at the house. They at the graduation. They at the, stuff like that. So it was never just.
But y'all ain't never, when you went to college, you still was home.
Yeah, I still was home technically though. But I mean, during the school year though, I really went. Just like almost like during the school year, I went never really a week now. If you get what I'm saying, like the times they would be is if like the kids had a birthday party maybe or something like that. But during the school year, if I'm coming home on weekend, I'm coming home and be with kids. I would just be coming, just sitting, like I wouldn't be with them. We would just link up when dang on it was time for once it got warm outside. But I was going at that time, especially I was hooping with people in school and stuff. We'd go down to the pit and hoop.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
I never forget that shit out here.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I was running like
I remember everybody talking about that.
I was running like crazy. Yeah.
That was so crazy. People were calling me like I was there.
Bro, I was running like crazy. That joke was so crazy.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy.
Oh, cause I ain't trying to run up scoring.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight. Seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, and he's had a heck of a game so far. Over 100 yards receiving already. And it's not all been air yards as we saw right there. He's so good that when he gets space maneuver, he can pop and turn it into a big play after the catch.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That's
I wouldn't even, well, like my first round edition, I wouldn't even come out my room. I didn't know what to do. Shit, I had lost my way to the cafeteria. I didn't even know my own. You know how they give you a person that's in your major? What's the person called?
I wasn't there then. I was at a different school. Yeah.
So they give you like this person that show you when y'all supposed to do stuff all day, the whole week of practice. I wanted to meet up with her. Everybody was close to her by the end of the rendition. I was not close to her at all. I don't even know if she had barely remembered my name. Because I was not coming out. Not going to the activities.
Put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept that role then. It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play.
First, it was just me,